Hello everybody, welcome to Final Fantasy IV The After Years Edward Story Part 1 through 4. And you might be thinking 1 through 4, this is only one video. And it is. It's one video. Because basically Edward's story is really boring. And plus Part 2, if I posted that part up, it would get copyright on it. And within our unlimited time limit would just be disappear. And we can't do arc representation with just 15 minutes. Because the final boss of that game takes a long time to beat. And you're thinking, wow, it's been a while since you've done this, and it has. I meant to do this over the summer, and I meant to get to the moon, but it didn't quite work out that way. So basically what happened in the story is that the falling star that you saw in Aang's story, we went to go check that out as Edward. And then we met Harley down there, and Harley's basically Edward's right-hand man, or girl, I guess. Girl would be a better term. And then we went to go check out the star. A messenger from Baron came and said, King Cecil wants you to just stay calm, we'll take care of it, don't even go near the star. And so we're going to go find out why he told us not to do it. Like, not go check out the star, we're going to go meet Cecil now, that's what we're doing. There was another storyline where Harley got desert fever, and you had to go through the antlion den as Edward alone. And get the sand ruby. And there's no boss fights. Like, you didn't have to fight an antlion or anything. But I mean, it's just really boring. I mean, if you're playing it, you'll get some enjoyment. But I hate Edward's story. That's the one thing about this game I hate, is just Edward's story in general. Oh, and I just want to say thank you to Japan Blue 54, if you're watching, because you gave me let me know I don't know. Let me know that a female ninja is known as Kanochi, if I'm saying that right. If you don't know what I mean, in Edge's story part 3, I asked the question, because there's a female ninja, I said, well, I think there's a different term, and he told me, yeah, it's Kanochi. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. So now we actually see what we saw in Yang's story. This is Edward on the boat. He's like, oh, hey, look, there's Yang. Of course, we all know what happened to Yang was that he got stopped. Well, he didn't really get stopped. He ran out of oil and had to go get gasoline. And we're gonna find out why we didn't stop. I think. That's weird. Whatever. Well, our business is more important. Who cares about Yang? Let him die for all we care on a desert island. If the scenes are kind of fucking up, I'm sorry, I don't know what's causing that. Oh. I kept this battle in to kind of show you, yeah, this is what the battles look like. And I've also heard that this is a scripted battle, but I think I've gone through without finding this battle before, but oh well, I'll keep this in just in case it is. So, there is a band you can learn if you use Edward's Bard Song, and Hillary's Gill Toss. That's her special ability. Then you'll get a band called Feast of the Lands. It's a healing attack more than anything. Actually, I think it's just a healing attack. It heals HP and I think MP. I don't quite remember right now. I'm sorry, my brain's a little fuzzy, but it's fine. It's been a while. I played this back in like June. No, July. I played this in July. So it's been 2 months. Speaking of which, it's been almost 2 months since I last did a part. So pop-up is weird. Okay, the zoo was the biggest problem. Now we just gotta take them out. So as you see, unlike in Yang's story, we had just really vague names, Guard ABC, just like in Yang's, where it was Monk ABC. These are the only 2 stories that do that. There's only 2 more stories to go, by the way, and the next story is my favorite, my personal favorite. Oh yeah, also, in case you're wondering when this takes place, this takes place like in the actual arc of the games. This is taking place around the time that Theodore and Kane are going through Waterway, basically. I gotta turn up the volume a little bit. Okay, there. Oh, King Cecil's brown room. Oh, and there's something else that you know. He picked flowers before he came here to kind of like present to him. Yeah, I probably should turn on the volume. Yeah, I'll turn it back up before I make the movie or video, whatever. It's called Make Movie. Yeah, so as you can see, he's like, well, we want to kind of help you take out the star. And Cecil's just like, no, no, it's fine. We'll take care of it. Just don't worry. He says, do we have a trust issue here? Where he says, no, not really. Do you also remember in the main story when Dark Kane was going to kill Edward, and then he opened that box? This is when he gets the box. I kind of spoiled it, but. So he's asking about, what do you think of the moon that's reappeared? And Cecil says, it's nothing. I don't think it's going to really matter all that much. You have to remember, by this time he has been beaten by Bahamut and brainwashed. Or zombified. Or who knows what. I know what, but I'm not going to tell you. They didn't really explain what it is, but oh well. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Yeah, so Rosa. Yeah, so Rosa is with Sid right now, and Theodore, like I said, is probably in Waterway right about now. And now this is when we get the little box. And here's the flowers that he brought. Like, I thought, okay, I'm gonna be honest here, when I ever saw that and Edward just kind of had ellipses, I thought Cecil was calling him gay. Immature, yes, but I really thought that's what was going on there. Yeah, just talk in front of the soldier. He won't report anything. It's fine. Hey, you're going to talk about on the ship. Yeah, so you can't get those treasure chests. They have magically respawned somehow. But if you really want to see the whole tale, I can get it. I can point you in a direction. I know someone who actually uploads all the tales in like 2-hour-long chunks. And here's where we find out about the flowers and stuff. Huh. So I'm sure if you play Final Fantasy IV, you know what that is now. So I'm sure you figured out who the male and female voices are. Okay, I want you guys to remember how long it took Yang to get off that island. Like, it took him all day, and how short our visit was. Because that's going to come into play in just a minute here. Here's when you find out about the box, what's in the box. Okay, if you don't know what that is, that's basically the proper translation of the bomb ring. Like if you've never played the DS version, that's what the bomb ring is called. That's the properly translated version. And here we find out about Yang. Okay, so remember that Yang kind of went off and that appeared. So there's kind of a time paradox going there, but I'm not going to go into it because it's probably not worth going into. But that's the end of Edward's tale, and we will be going on to the last tale, which is the Lunarian's tale, and then we'll go into the final act of the game, the crystals. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.